Aloha guys, Scuba Chris here. Notice how my surf rigs very compact, aren't they? I believe that everything should be prefabricated. When I get to my site, everything is put together, take down, easy. I'm in and out. So I'm going to show you how I do this. See these things here? These are fishing butlers, bungee corded, so you can put your rods together really fast and take them apart fast. Okay, just use your thumb here, pull it out. One, two, that's it. Now this rig is the new HSC 13.3 surf rod. Now, this is kind of cumbersome. If you want to bring it as a whole piece, I like to break it down. So this is it broken down, and it's been put back together on the spot. It takes less than a few seconds, or maybe 10 seconds. Now, this one has a bell buddy. What is a bell buddy? It's made by Tony Lopez of Fishing Solutions in Austin, Texas. So I can put my bell in it. So what happens if I get nibbles, it's telling me if I'm getting nibbles or if I strike anything. And if you notice, it's slotted here in the grooves. That's so you can put a lighted xylem stick in it. So at night, you can actually see it jumping up and down. It comes in two sizes. This is a large, also a small one that you can put on the tip. Now this is just one of the main things I use along with the butlers. Another item I use, I make my own clip lines. These are very long cords. You can use any type of cord. I use binder clips. So I put them around the base of the rod. And normally I do it around the reel. So I put it around the base of the reel stem, and that will secure my rig. The other end here, I'll put either into a very deep sand spike, a branch, a rock, anything that's around. So in case something big hits and it just so happens it might take off, which has happened in the past, I won't lose my rig. How's that? Okay, off the tip here and the end of the line, this is a three-way swivel. Now, I use a Palomar, but it's a specialized type of Palomar. The reason being is I like to use braid. Normal Palomar on a very heavy load may slip. Never had it slip yet, but it may slip. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this off. I'm going to show you how I tie my modified Palomar. Okay, see this here? This is a 3/0 with a 4/0 on this swivel. All right. Now this is the main swivel, the largest one. So the line's going to go here from the main line. And then because this is the strongest one, this is what the leader line will come off of this. This would be the lead line down here. Now, of course, when you make your basic Palomar, you just go to it one time like this, right? And you make your loop, put it through. That is your, and you tighten it up. That is your regular Palomar. Okay. The problem I have with that is when the line's wet, you got something big on it. It's a prolonged battle. It may not go your way. It actually, may slip. It's never happened to me, but I've heard horror stories where it's happened. It's because it's braid. It's slippery when it's wet. So this is how I modify it. Very simple. Instead of going through it once, see that? Go through it twice. Now when you go through it twice, like so, see, it doubles up on that. It means it's gonna be a lot harder when this line is wet to go through. So from here, make your normal knot. See that? There we go. Now normally you would want to put some saliva and some water on it, be a little easier, but I just did it this way to make it fast. Look how thick that is. That is unusually thick Palomar. And I've been doing this for, geez, over 10 years. Never ever had that slip yet. So like I said, the smaller of the two swivels, of the 3/4 is hanging now loose. That is what I put my lead line on. Now, I keep all my lead in one place. I have a handy Seagram's bag, so when I look into it, everything's pre-rigged ahead of time. See, I have my mono line. I have long lanes and short lanes, all pre-bagged in bags. So this way I can just pick the type of length and strength I need in my mono and just quickly put it on. So because I use a surgeon's loop, it's very easy. See here, put it on the bottom. This is the smaller one, the bottom one. Put it through. There, see that? Surgeon loops makes this very easy to use. How's that? Now, when I'm dunking, surf casting, I like to use mono, okay? Now, if I'm dunking with 50-pound or 65-pound test mainline, which is what I normally do, and that's for a medium heavy application, I go roughly half of that in strength, and I use 30-pound, 25 or 30-pound mason line, or you can use any type of monofilament line. The reason being is because if that lead ever got stuck, okay, and you're pulling at it, you could break your main line and lose your whole rig. I mean, swivel and all, that gets expensive, and it's humbug tying on new ones. So you want this to break. So make sure that your lead line is roughly half or just slightly above half of what you're using. That's another secret there. Okay, from your swivel here, main line right here, lead line on the bottom. Now the continuation of the main swivel, this will be going off to your leader line. This will be your hook line. Everything's prefabricated for me. This is my Bonefish bag. It tells me there are 40-pound test fluorocarbon on this, all different sizes of hooks, different types from live bait hooks to set hooks. Everything is in this bag that I need, including extra swivels, everything, hooks and all. All right. And then this is for my jacks. My jacks go up to 80-pound fluoro. Everything's all pre-rigged. As you can see, look at that. Everything's pre-rigged. I don't believe in being on the spot and taking time to do everything. I'm up and running in less than a couple minutes on each rig. This is one of my more productive rigs. It's a live bait style, but it makes the bait swing on its own. See that? Look at that. Now this one here, for this kind of style, I have to use a Palomar knot. If I'm just going with a straight hook, I'm going to snell knot it. But this works pretty good. This is a long leader. A long leader to me, this one is 1.5 feet to 2 feet. All right, see over here? Now we just, on the rig we have so far, main line, lead line, we just need a leader line. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, this is prefabricated. We're just going to put this loop through the swivel and put the hook through the loop, pull it tight. Look at that. I'm all ready to go. That's why on every rig, I'm in the water within minutes. Doesn't take me long to do this. And people ask me what I do. This is what I do. Okay, my prefabricated leader, I just keep rolled up in a 4x4 bag. They're very useful. So over here, for this type of hook, this is a it's a live bait ring on the top, so it makes the bait go back and forth with the current. I find that this works pretty good. Or if I don't go with the ring, like I said, I'll snell hook it. But this is just a Palomar, all right? This one here is 40-pound fluorocarbon. And on this over here, this is a surgeon's loop knot. This is what I use a lot. And there's a certain way that I tie this. I don't tie it where one knot is on top of the other because it's gonna make a ball. What I do is I tie it and I make sure that one knot is following the other. See that? It's more streamlined. It's not a ball. That's very important. Quick demonstration. What is a surgeon's loop? Okay, get your line, double it up. Okay, see that? Now, very simple to do. A normal loop knot, you just loop it over, you go through. That's a basic loop knot. You just tighten up. Okay, a surgeon's loop knot is you go one more time. So that is, oops, excuse me. We'll go one more time, and that is 2. Now you see right here, this stage right here, draw it up real slow. Wet it, draw it up real slow. Keep pulling at it. Keep pulling at each end. See that? Look. Now the knot is long. It's not bunched over, meaning one knot over the other. Keep pulling, keep pulling. This is it. This is a perfectly tied surgeon's loop. Notice that one knot follows the other like a choo-choo train, all right? Now, if you do it where one knot is over the other, it's gonna form a ball. It's gonna be round. And I've had problems with that. Doing it this way here, now that's a perfect surgeon's loop. This is what I use, not on the hook end, but for the other end of the leader line that's going through the 3-way swivel. Main thing, when it comes time to dismantle, everything goes back the way it was put on really fast, and that's what makes this a good system. Okay, end of the day, just reverse order what you just did. You look for your ferrule connections. Now on this rod here is pretty good because it has the abrasion pads on it. Everything's outlined out. I just look for the abrasion pads and it tells me where the connections are. Okay. And just have 2. Ah, no wonder. The swivel's caught on the camera. Okay. That's it. And you're gonna get a little extra line, no problem. So that's it here. Everything's all together. It's messy. So we get our fishing butlers. You go over this part here. Normally you don't use your teeth like that, but I gotta hold on to this so I can bring it up to show the camera what's going on. That's it. See that? Look at that. Nice and neat. All right. That's how I finish off my rod. And at the very end, I bring a spray bottle with me. Spray it off. It gets rid of most of it, but not all of it. But it keeps your gear cherry. And that's why my gears lasted throughout the years with no problems. Hey, you know, I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. I'm just trying to share my knowledge with you. Because majority of the people that have been doing this for a while, some of them way longer than me, you don't have to watch it, but maybe you can recommend it to other people who are just getting into this and would like to have a little extra hand in how to do this, all right? Really appreciate it. Thank you.